I originally got into acting when I was about 13. I never really had interest in it. I really wanted to be a paramedic, but then randomly I was hired to be an extra on this really terrible horror movie. And I was on set and I just fell in love with the process of making movies. And so I slowly, I got agent, manager, and slowly started auditioning, and that's kind of how I fell into it. In middle school, you could intern at, like, what you were interested in, so I interned with a paramedic, and then I kind of realized that it was going to be super traumatic, and maybe I wasn't the best with blood, and that those are issues that I realized that this actually might not be the job for me. But no, I was super serious about it. I first met Adam at my audition, I believe. That's, yeah, when I went in to read for the producers and the director. And yeah, it was, auditions can be like stressful and nerve-wracking, but I just walked into the room and it just felt like I'd known these people forever, and we just had so much fun. The first real movie that I did was this project called At Any Price. I was actually living in the Dominican Republic at the time that I auditioned for this. I sent an audition tape and ended up booking it, which kind of changed the course of my life pretty much. But it was an amazing experience. It was with Zac Efron and Dennis Quaid and awesome director Ramin. And yeah, that was kind of my introduction to this whole industry. Well, I remember reading The Guest. Oh, this was all so long ago, but I remember reading it, and it was one of those scripts that you can't put down. Like, you have to know what happens, and it was such a fun read. I'm such a massive fan of horror, but I feel like, at least at the time when The Guest came out, there was a lot of bad horror movies, and there was something, I don't know, you could feel Adam's style through the script, and I thought there was something so fun about it. And I especially loved the character because you kind of meet her and she's got this edge to her, but, she's just a regular kid, and then she's, like, thrown into this insane situation, and she kind of comes out, like, a badass. So I really enjoyed playing her. Oh, man. One of my favorite scenes to film was probably at the end, going through the maze, and it was at the high school gymnasium, and we're like going through this maze, and then I faced Dan's character, and that was so fun. Yeah, I think especially with The Guest, it's one thing to read it, but then to see it with Adam's vision and the music and the editing and the colors in the film, it came together way better than I ever imagined it, and it was pretty cool. Being in the audience, yeah, just like seeing people's reaction was so fun, and yeah, it was something I'll never forget. Getting into character, I mean, it really depends on the director for me. I liked rehearsing. I think it's really fun to work with the other actor and make it as grounded as possible, and so I think rehearsals help, but also just, I don't know, on the day, being in the environment, being on set, being in the costume, it kind of all comes together. Working with Adam was incredible. I mean, I had one of the best times on this set. It was so much fun, and he has such a vision, and it's always so special to work with a director that it's very specific. He knows exactly what he wants, and he just created such a great environment on set that gave us the freedom as actors to be able to kind of, I don't know, have fun with it, and I had a blast. We shot in it was in New Mexico, outside of, I think I flew into Albuquerque. Oh my God, this little town. There was one road down the middle, and then just like dirt roads, pretty much. I think there was a Taco Bell, Carl's Jr. Hit up the Taco Bell a lot. Gosh, what was it called? Did we find Moriarty? Of course, good old Moriarty. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever go back there ever again. Oh, love Dan. Dan's the best. I remember going into it, I knew that he was going to be in it, and the only thing that I'd seen of his was Downton Abbey, which he's very posh and proper, and I was like, I wonder, is he going to be able to pull this off? And yeah, first day on set, I was like, holy shit. The accent, everything. I was like, this is a brand new person. It's always fun doing stunts. And in that scene, I'm like walking through the fog and I end up getting stabbed in the leg, and from Dan, and then Dan like tackles me and is choking me, and it was, I don't know, it was fun to do. Which maybe sounds strange, but yeah. I think it's always cool when you make a film and people really respond to it. I mean, even to this day, people will be like, I fucking love The Guest, and it's, I mean, yeah, that's what you always hope for. You always hope that you make a movie that connects with people and gets people excited. And yeah, I think that we really did that with The Guest. So what Adam created was something very unique at the time, and really, I don't know, was a very special experience to be a part of.